Today in Chandigarh, a chapter in India's military history closed with a roar. The MiG-21, India's first supersonic fighter jet, has flown into retirement after 6 decades of service. The Soviet jet was first introduced in 1963. It was inducted into the Indian Air Force in 1963. By the 1980s, it was not just a jet, it was the workhorse of the Indian Air Force. It was deployed in multiple wars. Very few aircraft have carried a legacy so long. But with this glory also came tragedy. By the 2000s, the MiG-21 earned a grim nickname, the flying coffin. That's what it was called, the flying coffin. Hundreds of crashes, countless lives lost, and yet for generations of pilots, flying the MiG was a rite of passage. Today, at the very base where it was first inducted, the jet bowed out in style. Our next report takes a look.
It was a retirement party in Chandigarh. For one last time, the Indian Air Force's MiG-21 jets streaked through the sky. A plane that has defended India for over 6 decades. Through conflicts and controversies, the MiG-21 kept flying. But today was its last day in office. A well-deserved retirement for the workhorse of India's air fleet. India's MiG story began in the early 1960s. That's when these needle-nosed fighter jets arrived in India from the Soviet Union. It was India's first supersonic jet. In the years that followed, the Air Force purchased 872 MiG-21s. At one point, they made up 2/3 of India's fleet. The MiGs fought in India's 20th Century War. In 1971, they played a pivotal role. Indian pilots, in MiG-21s, launched air raids over the erstwhile East Pakistan. One of them hit the governor's house in Dhaka, and on the same day, Pakistan agreed to surrender. But as the years went by, the MiG-21 garnered a different reputation, that of a flying coffin. Around 480 crashes have been recorded since 1971. Put together, they claimed the lives of 171 pilots and 39 civilians. Yet, India never retired the MiG-21. Amid a shortage of planes, it just wasn't an option. Despite the technology gap, the MiG continued to serve India. In 2019, during the Balakot strikes, came its crowning moment. The latest version of the MiG-21, the Bison, shot down a US-made F-16 fighter jet. In the right hands, it was still lethal. Even during the recent Operation Sindoor, the MiGs took to the skies. It would be its last taste of combat. Back to Chandigarh now. A sunny, cloudless day awaited the MiG-21. Down below was India's military brass, including the Defence Minister, the Air Force Chief, and a number of his predecessors. The Air Chief himself flew a sortie in the MiG-21. The pilots flew in 3-plane and 4-plane formations. They also conducted a majestic flypast. As they returned to the ground, the MiG-21s received a water cannon salute. Thus ended an illustrious chapter in India's Air Force history.
साथियों, कोई भी ऐतिहासिक मिशन हो, हर बार MiG-21 ने तिरंगे का सम्मान बढ़ाया है। इसलिए यह फेयरवेल हमारी कलेक्टिव मेमोरीज का भी है और हमारे नेशनल प्राइड का भी है और इस जर्नी का भी है जिसमें करेज, सैक्रिफाइस और एक्सेलेंस की कहानी लिखी गई है।
As we bid adieu to the MiG-21, there are questions too. The final 2 squadrons have retired from service. That puts India's squadron strength at 29, against a sanctioned 42. It's the lowest since the 1960s. Not ideal after the recent aerial battle with Pakistan. India's backup plan has been ready since the 1980s. Replace the MiG-21 with a homegrown Tejas fighter jet. But the project has faced multiple delays. Even today, only 2 Tejas squadrons are operational. And don't forget the quality gap. The upcoming Tejas model, the Mark II, is a 4.5 generation fighter jet. China already operates multiple squadrons of the 5th generation jets. Plus, they have a 6th gen in development. So, the MiG-21's retirement isn't just about saluting a workhorse. It is about learning from it. Planes, like all machines, cannot be stretched beyond a limit. Upgrading and innovating is the only way to keep up.